Good afternoon. Today we're going to build the seal from this LEGO Creator 3-in-1 set, SKU number 31162, ages 8 and up, and the set consists of 326 pieces entirely, but we're not going to use all of the bricks. We've already built the bunny and the llama in previous videos. Make sure you check out those as well. And again, in this video, we're gonna do the cute seal, which I believe utilizes the least number of bricks within this set. So with that, this is not gonna be a genuine unboxing because I've already built the other two builds within this set. So the bricks are in the box, as is the instruction manual. So let's just pour those out for you guys to see. While making sure I don't drop any bricks, which I just have. 1, 2. Okay, let's see if anything is left in there. 3 bricks dropped. Okay. Nevertheless, box emptiness confirmed. So I'm going to put back in the box the instruction manual of the llama build, which we've already done, and the bunny build, which we have also done previously. And here we have the cute seal with the mini fish and the mini iceberg / water splash under its tummy. Super cute build, if you ask me. So just give me a second while I search for the dropped bricks. I believe I dropped 3. Yep. There they are. There's 1 and 2 and 3. These are the ones we've dropped. I'm just going to quickly rearrange our setup, making sure you guys can see everything in frame. So instruction manual is going to be on the top. And then all of the bricks are going to be at the bottom, like so. I'll just push them up a bit more for better viewability for you guys. Perfect. Should be fine. And with that, seal from the LEGO Creator 31162 set going in. Okay. So we've already done this portion, opening up the packs, the sub packs, and let's jump right into it, starting with a 2x6 white plate, which should be this one. And to the bottom we attach this rounded off inverted 2x2 right there. Like so. And next to that brick, we add 2 of these inverted 2x2 white plates. Inverted in the sense that the top is smooth, and then we have hollow knobs at the bottom, like so. And to the other side, we add 1 more of those rounded off 2x2 bricks with the inverted knobs. Perfect. And as usual, we have the progress bar at the bottom, so we are at roughly 5% of the build, of the seal build. Next up we have a 2x2 brick of this nice brownish greenish unique color, and on top of that we start with this 8 shaped / infinity shaped 1x2 brick to the top, as well as 2 of these rounded off 1x1 bricks, white in color. Oops. With two knobs, one at the top and one at one of the sides. So that is one. Let's let's see if we can find the other one. It's quite a small brick. There it is. Perfect. And we're going to add 6 times this sloped off 2x2 trapezoid shaped butter or beige colored brick. 6 times, so that's 1. And that is 2. And 3. And brick number 4. And then 5. And finally we have somewhere in there, right there, brick number 6. Perfect. And for step 7, we're going to start adding some color and detail to our build. Starting from the left, we have this nice oval brick. I love the oval bricks. Don't ask why. They're just so tiny, compact, circular, and nice to look at, if you ask me. Next to it, we have the heart. One of my favorite bricks in this set, with this nice bright pink color. I'm just gonna fix the orientation thereof because it angles like that according to the manual. We're sticking to the manual. So it's a super nice, unique brick, and it's actually the heart of the seal. So it's placed physically or geometrically at where the heart of the seal would be. So that's a nice addition. We also have this nice carrot color 2x2 circular brick with the cross-shaped hole at the center. And to the right we add 2 of these bright green dots. 1 time and 2 times, like so. Atop of those, we start with a 2x4 white plate, like so. And next to that, we add this pinkish, light baby pinkish 2x3 plate. Perfect. Next up, we have 2 of these dark gray 1x2 plates with the knob attachment at the center. So that is 1. And that is 2. And next to those we add 2 butter or beige colored 1x4 plates, like so. And we keep on layering our build, starting with, at the back, a 1x2 brick of the same buttery, beigey, creamy looking color, as well as this nice, once occurring in this set, 2x2 green plate. It's got a very nice green shade to it. And we also add another pinkish 2x3 plate. And next to that, we have 2 1x1 plates of the same buttery, creamy color. Let me see if right there I can locate the other one I was about to say. And we keep on gaining some height, so to the 2 sides at the bottom we add 2 additional 1x2 bricks of the buttery beigeish, creamish color. That's one. And that is two. As well as this unique rounded off brick 6 times. So those are going to hug around our currently existing structure in those dots and those dots, sitting atop of those 6 times. So that's one. And two. And searching for number 3. It's a rounded off, interesting brick, that's for sure. And the challenge here is, in the OG build, these were 3 separate packs that we went in order through them. But this time around, it's just a big dump of bricks. So it might be a bit more challenging to locate some of the bricks, which is fine. So we're looking for rounded off number 4 and 5 and 6, of course, but let's start with 4. If we can locate it, that's a bigger one. That's its bigger cousin. That's not what we're looking for right now. Beigeish, creamish color. And I wonder once again if there's anyone viewing this saying, "Oh, Daniel, it's right there. Why can't you see it?" And I'm sure that could easily be the case. Sometimes a fresh eye, a new eye, someone looking from a bigger distance can much easier see what we're looking for. And that's number 6 right there. Next up we have a unique brick. And this is going to be the holding structure of the seal's head, I believe, with the big knob attachment. And it's a perfect fit as well. Look at that. Like so. And next to that we add this 2x3 butter colored plate, as well as this unique shield type of brick. And again, it's a perfect fit right there. Look. Nice. Next we have 2 1x2s. They're cousins as well. An oval, brownish. Again, I love these ovals. And it's more strict cousin, this 1x2 plate, with the corners, the edges, and the angles. And we're going to add that. We're going to add the oval under the head placement, and we're actually going to have 2 of these 1x2s to the 2 sides right there to maintain and ensure symmetry. Let's see if I can locate. There it is. And we also add another shield, as well as 2 of those mini slippers. So there is our shield. Like so. Nope, I misplaced it slightly. It goes right there. And we also have the 2 angled slippers. I'm going to show you in a minute why I tend to call them slippers, because this shape is kind of reminiscent thereof. Look, mini beige slipper number 1, like so. And then mini beige slipper number 2. If I can locate it. Let's see what we have. Right there. Perfect. Oh, and it's sub build time. It's the first sub build within the set. Let me just grab a sip of fruit tea, forest fruit tea to be specific. Let me also grab some coconut water from Lidl. It says drink irresponsibly, fly safe, but that's just a twist, a turn on the warnings on alcoholic beverages. This is non-alcoholic for sure. It's 100% coconut water, so I'm just gonna open that real quick. Hopefully it's not gonna be loud for you guys. And a very nice, sweet, refreshing taste. So 1x4 beige color. And then we add a 2x2 plate corner, or as I tend to call it, a heart shape or an L shape or a V shape, depending on your projection and preference. And we also add one of these mini brown pans atop, like so. We also have underneath the cute little brownish oval right there. And joining that is this 1x1, sorry. Well, it's a 1x1 circle, but it's a white dot. And atop of those two, we add this 1x2 white plate. And we cover one of the sides up with this 3-dimensional or 4-dimensional slipper. It's like a slipper staircase. Perfectly fitting, look. That sequence. And then for step number 5, we add 2 of these rounded off trapezoid shaped bricks. One time. And then another time, if I'm able to locate it. Oops. Let me just confirm the orientation. And I also dropped one of them. Okay, so that's okay. Let's align our plan, the instruction manual, with what we have in our hands. So that goes there, but then that isn't right. Because this brick has 2 orientations, 2 slope directions, and that's going to be it. Right there. Perfect. And we flip around our mini build. And to the bottom we add this rounded off 2x2 circle with the inverted knobs at the bottom. Like so. And that is going to be one of the feet, I believe, or the hand of our seal. And it goes right, look, right there. Oops, I accidentally removed the brick it was joining. Perfect. Next up, we're going to do the same build, I believe, with the opposite direction / orientation. Let me just grab some coconut water real quick. And this is not the correct brick. We need a 1x4. This is a 1x6. So starting with the 1x4, and at the top we add the 2x2 white plate corner, like so, as well as the brown pan, the other brown pancake making pan. Sorry, I messed up the orientation of the corner piece. So pan goes atop, like so. And then underneath we add one of my favorite bricks within the set, again, the brownish oval, greenish brownish oval, as well as the white dot. At the top of those, we have the 1x2 white plate. And to the other side, to the top side, we add our 3-dimensional mega slipper. It's like an elongated, extended slipper. Right there. And then we flip around our build. And to the bottom we add, once again, this baby pink rounded off circle / dot. And we come back to the OG build. Oops, sorry. I almost missed a step. We need to add these 2 remaining bricks, these rounded off trapezoid shaped bricks, which might be relatively challenging to find, but we're going to do it, of course. The majority of these bricks on the table have the same color, so that poses a slight challenge, but it's a good challenge at that. And there is the other one. Perfect. And in it goes. Oops. Once again, I accidentally... Did I miss a step there? Due to which I'm constantly removing these parts accidentally. There it is. Because look, right there you could fit in a plate. And it might be missing. Let's just take a quick look. Interesting. And indeed I have. I missed an oval right there atop of these two, and see, there is a hole, there is a space in there. So we're going to try to, oops, sorry about the noise. I'm going to try to peel back some of our build, and we're going to see if we can correct the mistake. Trying to locate, there it is. Okay, so joining these two again was our favorite little oval, and it's right there. So we're going to do this the unconventional way, and we're going to try to kind of force it in post Let's see if I can, without, oh, that should work, okay. So I'm gonna add that right there. Okay, so now it's filled in. And then we're gonna put this back. We're gonna put that back. And now, hopefully, we can add back our shield right there. And now, look, now it's solid. Now they won't be removed by a small force that you apply. Perfect. And how lucky we got to realize that. Nice. One more sip of coconut water. Let's come back. Let's pick up where we left off. So step 16 has been completed. And we are at roughly 40% of the build progression. So for the next 2 sub-builds, we're going to do it 2 times. We're going to build the other 2 legs, I believe. The frontal legs. So these were the back legs or back flippers. I'm not sure what they're called. And we're going to continue with the front ones. Starting with this rounded off 1x2 joined by a conventional 1x2 plate at the bottom, like so. And then we're making things symmetrical here by adding its twin to the other side. At the top to the left we add this 1x2 with the whole attachment, nice light gray color, as well as a 1x1 plate of the same creamy beigey color. And finally, we cover it off. We blanket it with this elongated slipper, as I tend to call it. Like so. And we're going to do that one more time. So, round it off 1x2 slipper or staircase joined by conventional 1x2, opposite way, joined by the twin of the rounded off brick, that I accidentally dropped. Give me a second. And once again, atop we add the 1x2 light gray with the inverted knobs and the attachment there too. And finally, we blanket our bricks with this elongated / 3-dimensional or maybe even 4-dimensional slipper brick. That is, if I'm able to locate it. And sorry, I almost missed our 1x1 plate. And that goes right there. And now comes the fun part. We're going to join these 2 mini sub-builds with hopefully satisfying clicks. So leg number 3, nice. And finally, leg number 4. And they are movable 180. Nice. Nice snug fits as well. So we start building the head, I believe. Yes, that's correct. And we're going to start with this mini staircase, as I tend to call it, with the multiplicity of knobs. It's got 6 knobs there too. And to that we add the 2x2 brick with the head attachment piece, I believe. And then to the other side we add one more of those mini staircase creamish beigeish bricks. Next up we have two 1x1s going to the corners. Same dominant color theme as in most of the set, so that's one. And that is two. As well as, is it this one? Nope. It's quite similar, but it's not this one. I'm gonna keep it in my hands for reference. It's rather this one. So from the get-go, they look quite similar, but then the whole structure and the knobs are quite different, sorry. So we're gonna add that 2 times. One time, and then another time, right there. Perfect. As well as 3 ovals. It's oval time, a darker brownish, slightly greenish one, to the center. And to the 2 sides we add 2 of the smooth top, creamish, beigeish color ovals, like so. We continue adding height to our build with 2 2x2 corner plates. That's 1. And that is 2. As well as the classic 1x4. Right there. Next to that we add a 1x2 white plate to the center. And we also add 2 of these 1x1 washing machines. Washing machines in the sense that they have hollow knobs at the front, which could also double as the front loading holes of washing machines. Based on my projection at least. So we're going to add that to the right. And also to the left. Right there. Perfect. As you can see, we are at roughly 45% of our build. It's mini sub-build time. We start with this brownish, slightly greenish 2x2 plate, and we layer it with 2 1x2 plates of the beigeish color. That's 1. And that is 2. At the top we add a semicircle, a smooth top semicircle to be specific, fabric, as well as this 1x2 plate with the centralized knob, like so. Let's try to find our semicircle hiding underneath right there. Perfect. And we're going to add that to the front of our build, like so. Next up we have some more washing machines. Starting with this robotic 1x2 with 4 knobs in total. Right there. And to its left and right we add the 2 creamish, beigeish 1x1 washing machines to the left and to the right. It's mini sub-build time once again. 1x4 beige brick, and to the center we add this 1x2 plate of the salmony pinkish color, and it's so nice when you see a color within a set that's unique to that set, that's unique in that set. It's kind of refreshing to, you know, look at and touch and apply a differently colored brick within a build. So that's always refreshing, and I'm really looking forward to, if we're going to use it at all, this blue, this gorgeous blue. I mean, how refreshing does that look? And the oval shape as well. Probably my favorite brick within this set. Okay. So we're looking for 2 of these ovals of the cream color, the beige color, the butter color to the right and to the left. Okay. And we're going to close that up with another 1x4. Like so. And that's going to go to the top of our build, right there. Perfect. And it's forehead and eye time. Let's start with the eyes. And I'm just checking if, no, that should be correct. Okay. So, right eye going in, and left eye going in, and these are nice big eyes as well. And we're also gonna add 2 of these shoes, unique middle-aged shoes, I would say. But I'm slightly confused. Did I mix up something? Yes. I'm just trying to confirm the... And indeed I have. Give me a quick second. Oops. Okay. So that was in that position. I'm going to apply back its eye. And this mini sub build I put on the top, but it's supposed to come to the center like so. Okay, that makes more sense. Now we're aligned. Now there's a 2x4 surface atop like so. And now we can add the cute forehead from the shoes 1 time and 2 times. Let me just grab a sip of tea. Three sips to be completely honest. We're going to cover up our structure with a 2x3 to the center. And to the left and the right, we're going to add 2 of these rounded off 2x2s. To the right and to the left. kind of use left and right interchangeably, because sometimes I think about left and right from my perspective, and sometimes I think of them from your perspective, the opposite of your perspective. But I guess both should be fine. So we flip around our structure and we apply a mini sub-build to the bottom, which is highlighted with this light yellow rectangle, starting with a 2x3, and then joined by these two 1x1 plates with the attachment perpendicular to the brick, to the left and to the right. And we add 2 quarter circles of the nice salmony color to the left and to the right. And we apply that structure to the bottom like so. And look, it's a perfect fit. And we have got our mouth, our semi-open mouth with the tongue therein. How cute is that? And as I tend to say, it's so nice when you've been doing a build, you've been deep inside that build, and you realize what you've been building towards. And it's slowly coming together. Super nice. So to the left and to the right we add 2 of these angular slippers, let's call them, while making sure I'm oriented correctly. That's number 1. And let's search for number 2 real quick. The brick count is steadily decreasing on the table. We are at roughly 60% of the bill. Nice progression. This video might be under an hour, which is not a frequent thing on this channel. But we like to take our time here. There is no rush. It's unedited. There are some pauses and silences, as you might have observed. And in general, I just find building Lego sets meditative, and especially narrating them, for me, it kind of switches off my brain conveniently, and is very mindful, because I look at the bricks, I touch the bricks, I comment on the bricks, which kind of keeps me present and keeps me aware and keeps me mindful of what I'm doing, which is great practice for everyday life, for everyday presence, which is something I'm working on. We need 2 more of these bricks that I just applied, these rounded off slippers. And my hope is that, well, whatever motivates you in watching this video is perfectly fine. You might use it for, falling asleep, or just you might be interested in the set that I'm building. But if the videos help someone to, relax or chill, or just be a bit cozy, or again, be super bored and fall asleep, those are all super valid and good reasons to watch a video on this channel. Let's see if we can find the last brick though. The last rounded off 1x2 cream / beige color brick. So we can join it next to its twins / cousins. I'm just checking if it's, but it's not in the instruction manual. No, we need 2 more, sorry. I thought we already had 3. So there is number 3. Right there. So now we need 1 more. And it might be at a super obvious place that you can already see, but right now I'm not able to locate it. It's not underneath those bigger shields. Let me just grab some coconut water, maybe that helps. Sorry about the wobble. I pushed the table a bit, so my smartphone might have moved somewhat. So rounded off 1x2, number 4. The search continues. It's one of my longer searches too, for bricks within the set. But again, we have a sea of bricks here. I believe around 150 bricks on the table, unassembled. And many of them are of the same color. Oh, it's there. It was hiding underneath our white shield. Okay. So that's number 4. Perfect. Oops. And I dropped it again. At least I didn't lose it. Now we're good. Okay. Next up, we reorient our build to this position. We do a macro, a nano sub build by joining this 1x2 at a top, adding this rounded off 1x2, and that goes right there. And to the left and to the right, we add 2 quarter circles, making sure they're oriented correctly. So that's to the right. And then we need 1 more of the same brick. I can see the white, the black one, but we need the beige color quarter circle. And there might be only 1 left on the table. It might be hiding underneath another brick. Let's see if that is the case. I can see the semicircle, but we need the quarter circle. There it is. To the left. Perfect. It's mini sub-build time once again. Starting with this 2x2 plate corner, joined by the rounded off 2x2 of the same beige color, cream color, butter color, whatever your naming preference is. I'm still a bit sick from the flu that I got. Let's see if we can locate it. So a rounded off 2x2 with a mini staircase inside. Same color, same beigeish, creamish, butterish color. And once again, there might be only one of those bricks right there. Okay. So that comes, just confirming the orientation to the left. And to the right, we have this bigger quarter circle, like so. And we apply that. Let me check the orientation. Oh, those are going to be the, sorry, the ears, I believe. Right there. We're going to do the other ear with the same set of bricks, I believe. Same L shape, same quarter circle of the medium size, and then same 2x2 rounded off brick with the mini staircase inside. So I've located the 2x2, but I still need the other two. There is the quarter circle, butter color, and hopefully this time around, oh, there it is, okay. That goes to the left. And the structure goes to the right. Look. We have ears, and the face is almost a perfect circle, which is super cute. So the ears are conveniently flapping around, hugging around, blanketing around the face. Well, it makes sense too, for better heat protection. It's nose time, starting with this 2x2 white circle with 4 knobs and the centralized cross-shaped hole. And we apply to one of the knobs this black quarter circle, as well as 2 of these U-shaped bricks of the white color. That is 1. And that is 2. And we add that mini structure like so. Look at that. How cute is that? And it's time to add the head to the torso with a hopefully satisfying click. Trying to give you guys a good angle as well. Nice. Look. Seal is done, but we're not done yet. We're still building the mini iceberg / water surface. And look at that. Okay, we're going to review it at the end of the video. Let me just grab a quick sip of tea. And some coconut water once again. We start building the fish that's going to chill around the seal. I don't know if it's a friend or the seal is going to eat the fish, but it's up to you guys to decide. So 1x6 and 1x1 plate joining, as well as one more 1x1 plate and a white dot next to that. There's the 1x1 Perfect. And we also add these. Wow. Look at that green slipper, rounded off, but the color, the green is so refreshing. So we're gonna add that one time, and then 2 times, and finally 3 times. We're gonna flip around our structure. We're gonna add a 1x1 plate to the end right there, same beige color, as well as a 1x2 plate, the nice salmon color once again, right there. And now we gain back our symmetry with these rounded off slippers of the salmon color. 1. Sorry. Oops. And 2. And finally, number 3. And we have our fish complete. And look, it's sometimes you've got super complex structures within Lego sets. I'm building in another video series, The Burrow from Harry Potter, and this is going to be a huge build with 2,500 pieces. It's going to be a long series as well. But it's so nice to see creative solutions like that. We have super basic bricks, but here you have a fish that perfectly represents a fish. It was 2 minutes to build. You've got the eyes as well. You've got some color diversity. You've got some nice touches. You've got the smooth tops. And it's just such a nice outcome. Sip of coconut water, sorry. We are at roughly at 80% of our build. Next we have this L-shaped brick with the multiplicity of knobs, as I tend to say, white color. At the top we add the classic 2x4 plate. Underneath we have 2 of these 1x6 plates. Oops. Next to each other 1 time and 2 times. And it's sub-build time, starting with this smooth top inverted 2x2 white brick and joined by a quarter circle white color tile to the top, as well as this trapezoid-like brick. And that goes right there. And we keep on layering our build with this 2x4 plate first. And we also add underneath that a 1x2, like so. We shield things off next with this white shield, but it's not going to be, let me just confirm, yes, in that position. And we fill up our space with further white plates, a 2x4, oops, as well as 2 of these corner 2x2 plates of the white color to the right and to the left. We add one more inverted 2x2 this break. Just checking the orientation, the positioning right there. And it's color time underneath. To the left we add these, 3 of these 2x2 circles with the amazing, how amazing is that blue color? So those go 3 times, so that's 1. Oops. Drop that on the floor. Give me a second to pick it up. And that is 2. And that is 3 next to each other, cozily. And we also add this. Look at that. I don't know what it is about ovals, but I just love them. And this blue is gorgeous. So that's going to join 2 of our circles, like so, as well as this unique transparent. Look at that 1x2 plate, light blue transparent color. I just love transparent bricks. So unique, so nice to look at. And we add one more oval to the right, like so. And these represent ice and water, I believe. We keep on adding some height to our build, starting with 2 more of these 1x2 transparent blue plates. As well as 2 white dots to the right, and that is 2. Now at the top we add one more blue oval, the 3rd one, I believe, in this ice structure, ice/water structure, as well as 2 of these medium-sized quarter circles to the other side. So that's 1. And then that is 2. As well as these mini triangular white bricks. That's 1 of those. And then 2. Perfect. And for the final step, step 54, we add 2 more triangles. I'm just trying to see where they go. Oh, right there. Look at the bottom of our mini iceberg chill place. Triangle number 1, triangle number 2, and then 2 white quarter circles. 1 to the left and 1 to the right. And we have the chill zone for our seal. Let's see if it's joining actively or we just place it on top. Yeah, I believe we just place it on top. The seal is just chilling atop of the ice/water surface. How cute is that? And we also have our fish, of course. So this is the complete build. And I said we might be under an hour, which is not the case. But again, no rush. Let's take a final look at the build. First, we have the seal with the cute circular head, with the nice big black eyes, with the nice nose mustache, and the tongue that we don't see anymore has been covered up by the mustache. The ears are blanketing the head conveniently for heat protection. We have the two frontal legs or flaps and the two back legs or flaps, and the torso at the middle. And here is the bottom view. And here we have the fall protection and heat protection appliances, whatever they're called in the animal kingdom. Super nice, and we've got some moving parts as well. Moving legs and arms, or all legs. I'm not sure which one's correct, anatomically or biologically. And then we have the mini iceberg, atop which our seal is chilling, and it's such a nice touch that we have represented by the white parts. We have some solid ice, then represented by the transparent bricks we have some melting ice, I believe, and then represented by the blue bricks we have some water splashes as well. It's a very nice, again, the bricks therein are so simple, but you know exactly what it represents, and you know it to the small details, down to the small details. So that's the iceberg chill zone of the seal. And we have the fish. Again, super simple, quick fish build, but it perfectly represents what it should represent. So that's the end product, that's the outcome. I hope you have a good angle of all of the subparts. But this was the final episode of this Lego Creator 3-in-1 set, SKU number 31162. Check out the other episodes as well. We've built the bunny previously, and we've built the llama as well. Those were super fun too. And I have to say once again, 3-in-1 creator sets are amazing price to value ratio. I mean, it's just unbeatable. With this set, which was roughly $20 to $25, I believe, based on your location and currency. So for $25, you've got 3 amazing, unique builds using the same bricks. It's so fun, and it was a pleasure to do, and I highly recommend it. So this was the seal, last episode of this 3-in-1 creator set. Make sure you check out the other episodes as well. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I will catch you in the next video. And I wish you a very nice day. Goodbye.